Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond say they'll stop making television when it stops becoming and being fun. It was the fun and the huge viewership that followed that kept them on air for 22 seasons at the BBC. The controversy is from accusations of casual racism to lawsuits filed by Tesla's boss Elon Musk. It only added to that appeal for Top Gear fans. When the BBC sacked Jeremy Clarkson for punching a producer, Richard Hammond and James May followed him, and all three went to Amazon. The first season of their new programme, their new show, Grand Tour, took the three presenters around the world. Now, season 2 begins streaming on Amazon in the coming hours. The exact hour, as you will now discover, proved difficult to pin down. It launches on Amazon Prime on the 8th.
Yes.
The 8th where?
Yes.
We've worked out a long time ago that Greenwich Mean Time is the time.
Yeah.
And then there's this irritations wherever you go in the world, people have a different idea of what the time is. And we know the time is now, this is pre-recorded, 8:30 at night.
3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's the thing, you see.
Hang on, is that your pretend time? All the time. You see, we don't mind indulging this idea, and we enjoy it when we go around the world. And they're all pretending, everyone's pretending it's 5 in the morning, when it isn't really. It's
8:30 at night. Anyway, we don't, to be honest, it launches on the 8th, yes.
Yes.
And we don't know quite how that works. We think it launches at midnight, perhaps on the 8th in the UK, which of course would be 7 p.m. on the 7th in New York.
To be very clear, we're not in charge of pressing the button
Thank goodness.
that does that.
Right.
Well, also, it doesn't matter when it launches, in fairness, because the whole point of being a streaming service is you watch it when you want to.
Thank you.
Exactly.
At last, we get to a modern answer.
There you go.
Yeah, from the world's most modern man.
Yes. Well, out of us three.
The difference between Series 1 and Series 2. Huge speculation in the various media. Besides the fact that you're all getting on a year or two older and there may have been one or two issues of
There's
health.
some ill health, which has delayed the start of the series, but only by a fortnight, by 2 weeks, which is remarkable.
Yeah. And Series 1 launched at midday on the 12th. That was the other difference.
We've left that behind.
We've moved on from that.
I would say, I mean, there were one or two elements of season 1 which we're the first to admit didn't quite work. So we've ditched those and replaced them with other things, which we hope will work. We've enjoyed doing them. So we've now actually got guests that come into our studio rather than dying on their way. And the only reason they died is because the machine, and I'll admit it, I thought of...
It was a terrible idea.
We thought they would get them in and they'd do something. And when we did show 1 in season 1, the machine wasn't ready. So we had to kill Jeremy Renner rather than have him come in and say it's not ready. Season 2, by the time we did show 2, it was ready, but we realised, I realised it was rubbish. So
we've made some tweaks to the format.
But fundamentally, it is the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think, the three of you, fast cars, doing different things and trying to push yourselves as hard and fast as possible?
Well, look at us. We're irresistible. I think it's founded largely on...
Why do you think what? Why do you think it works?
Why do you think it works?
We don't know.
No.
You must have
no idea. No.
All right, so like Coca-Cola has a magic for a secret formula. Everybody has been looking at, in the previous incarnation of Top Gear, now with the Grand Tour, everybody's been analysing what is it that makes it work.
Well, we analyse it as well, and we're as baffled as everybody else. We just don't know.
It is odd. It is odd, because you wouldn't necessarily expect 3 people who look like we do to host a show that was is as popular
But trust
as
us,
it is.
there's no cynicism or science to it. We've never worked, we don't know the answer. We've never said, all we've ever set out to do, and this sounds like, oh, really? But genuinely, all we ever want to do is make the best show we can. That, from the start, has been the end.
Simon and Garfunkel, nobody thought, well, they'll work together, but they did. Page and Plant, they did. You know, you don't know why, but they did.
They were talented. That's the
that's true. You're right. They were talented. We have no talent that we can see between us.
It could be simply good luck. Or,
no. Good luck runs out.
Bad luck. Depending on how you see
Talking
it.
of good luck.
Oh, no.
You're looking at the wrong man.
No, exactly. Exactly. How much do you wish to push your luck?
I don't wish to push it at all. It's just every now and again, things get away from me.
This one really was serious. On 2 occasions, it's nearly been fatal.
Yeah.
He's talking about it.
I did.
I
He
know he
asked
is.
me. What
Honestly, I don't know why we bother to come to these things.
started
Have a
it.
go.
It'd be rude not
Well,
to.
you know, one has to give him the credit due.
No,
It's been
he hurt his knee, and he goes on and on and on. Go on, Richard, off you go.
two airlifts.
Yeah.
Two airlifts.
Yeah.
It's just Uber as far as he's concerned. He's got an account.
He
with them.
doesn't know what it's like to get undressed at night. He has an accident. Paramedics cut his clothes off. You've forgotten what it's like to take your own trousers down, haven't you?
Yes.
Have you been warned by family not to do it?
My wife has suggested that's my 2 strikes, and I'm not going for the third.
Well, third, God help you, third strike. And
Yeah, well, exactly. Yes.
you know how that saying goes. What is the one vehicle, so you can choose any vehicle you like, that you've never driven that you'd like to drive?
Space rocket.
The Apache attack helicopter.
Oh.
I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah, done an Apache at Fort Benning.
Well, you drove it.
Fort Benning in Georgia. Well, yes, well, flew it.
Flew it.
Which is quite clever, since I don't know how to
Yeah, I
drive
was
a
gonna
Right,
helicopter.
so you're an Apache helicopter.
I'll have a go in an Apache helicopter.
I'll go with the Apache. Exactly.
No, what was the first one?
I've got that.
Well, I said spaceship because
Spaceship, all right. So Elon Musk will get you on that, or Richard Branson.
You'll see.
Yeah. Not for that.
Elon Musk sues you for nearly everything.
Oh, it's gone frosty in here all of a sudden. Okay, but you didn't have to say that out loud. Yes, I know.
He appealed.
Look, over there.
Oh, what is it?
Exactly.
But you didn't answer the question.
I'm struggling to think because I have flown, driven almost
There
everything
must
there
be
is.
any vehicle in history at all that you can have, from the penny farthing to the Model T to anything at all.
I even drove Che Guevara's Chevrolet and set fire to it, and then put it out with a bottle of water that, as far as most Cubans are concerned, cost more than the car that was on fire. I can't, honestly, I've been in almost everything I would dream of ever wanting to go in.
Cannon. Can we put you in a cannon?
The barrel of an Abrams A1M1
There
tank.
you
Good,
go.
we'll settle on that.
Give that
Yeah,
up.
and there'll be a few people that
I have driven one of those.
I've driven one of those through the middle of Baghdad, 2003. That was good fun.
Gentlemen, finally, this has been extremely successful, Series 1.
I think it's been going quite well, yeah.
No,
Oh,
you're being
that,
modest.
yes.
You've been
I thought you were talking about this interview.
No,
Sorry.
no.
It's
I've
been
been
lovely.
Series
We've had a
1.
lovely time.
Series 2 starts at... Well, don't, please.
At some
Please,
point in
please.
the next 48 hours, it
Right.
starts.
Yes.
How long do you intend to keep going doing it?
It's about 62 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
How many years do you think you can keep this up? Traveling the world, doing this program.
I
Not
was saying this I was saying the other day, if I ever arrive at a corner in somebody else's $400,000 supercar and think, I can't be bothered to fling this in sideways, then it's time to jack it in. Or if you write a line and think, that'll do, it's not funny, it's not interesting, it's not clever, but it'll be fine. It'll be noise and it'll go out on the television. Then it's time to jack it in. But at the moment, I still enjoy flinging somebody else's supercar into a corner. I still enjoy rewriting a line and writing it again and writing it again until it's funny, until it's interesting. Now, when that goes from you, it's like, that's it. John Cleese. That's what he should have done.
What a note to finish on.
Well, it is.
It's not charitable, is it?
have a
He
jolly
was the
time.
funniest
We
man
come
in the
here and
world, and then,
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. You've stuck in that now. Good.
just saying.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.